History is an immutable record. But life has always been a matter of chance. For millennia, human birth has been the result of a cosmic lottery, an axiom stating that we cannot choose who we are at the moment of our inception. Our source code, our DNA, was written by shadowy hands through pure biological randomness. We called it fate. We called it destiny. But what if that lottery could be rigged? What if that randomness was merely a bug in the system, one that we have finally learned how to patch? Today, the womb is no longer a place of mystery. It is the front line of engineering. We're entering an era where we can edit the script of life before it is even read aloud. Welcome to Axiom Glitch. Let us witness what happens when humanity assumes the role of the architect. This engineering does not begin with major surgery. It begins inside a petri dish. The process is known as Preimplantation Genetic Testing, or PGT. Imagine an embryo only 5 days old, a tiny cluster of 100 cells called a blastocyst. Scientists perform a procedure of extreme precision, the trophectoderm biopsy. A microscopic laser is used to harvest a few cells from the outer layer, leaving the inner mass, the future child, untouched. These cells are then dissolved to release their DNA strands. This is where the data embroidery begins. Through next-generation sequencing, the entire sequence of nitrogenous bases, adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine, is converted into terabytes of digital data. But if selection is not enough, we enter a more radical stage, genome editing. This is where the CRISPR-Cas9 system comes into play. Think of it as the find and replace function in your text editor. This system consists of two primary components. First, the guide RNA, a tracking molecule programmed to find specific coordinates within the 3 billion lines of our genetic code. Second, the Cas9 protein, a molecular scissor that cuts the DNA strand precisely at the problematic site. Once the corrupted code is removed, the cell attempts to repair itself, or scientists can insert a new sequence to patch the gap. We are no longer just reading the book of life. We are deleting the paragraphs we dislike and rewriting the chapters we desire. Once the code is read or edited, the next step is polygenic prediction. Human traits are rarely determined by a single gene. Heart disease, intelligence, or height are the results of thousands of tiny variations working in tandem. Advanced algorithms now scan these thousands of data points to produce a single number, the polygenic risk score. It is a weather forecast for a human life. Parents are presented with a statistical report. Embryo number 7 has a low risk of Alzheimer's, but a high potential for obesity. Embryo number 3 has a superior cognitive score, but is prone to autoimmune disorders. At this point, humanity is performing data filtering on its own existence. We are choosing the build, or the version of a human, that is most stable according to the numbers on the monitor. Why could this optimization lead to disaster? Evolution relies on one thing: variation. Genetic diversity is our defense system against extinction. The universe allows errors to remain because sometimes what we consider a flaw today is the key to survival in an unforeseen future. By erasing genetic noise, we may be inadvertently creating a single point of failure. A society optimized for uniformity will become extremely fragile against environmental changes or new pathogens we have yet to face. This is the ultimate glitch in our plan. As we try to fix the system, we may be deleting its ability to adapt. We are turning humanity into rigid hardware that can no longer be updated by nature. The old axiom stated that life is an unexpected gift, but the new axiom says that life is a product of deliberate design. We believe we are perfecting ourselves, but are we truly fixing the system? Or are we merely caught in a delusion of control over something we do not fully understand? I am your host, and this is Axiom Glitch. If you're ready to see the world behind the curtain, hit subscribe. Stay vigilant. Because the most dangerous code is the one we write ourselves.